train is approaching Terminal 3. Terminal 3. Please stand clear. Doors opening. Doors closing. Please stand clear.
He's making my peanut power plus, buddy. He knows. Welcome back, sir. Your peanut power plus is ready. All right, Pensacola Airport. October 16th, 2024. The tiny little Pensacola Airport. Here in the Panhandle. Pensacola. Pensacola, baby. Never been here before. Good to be back in Florida. Haven't been here since the summertime. Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Beautiful day here in Pensacola. I don't know, is it 70 degrees? It's nice, calm, chill little Florida spot here. Love it. Here in Pensacola, Fairfield. Nice weather out here. Smoking. Oh. Perfect day here in Florida. North Florida. The Panhandle. Fairfield Inn and Suites. And the Ryder, not the Penske. Florida. All right. Welcome back. October 17th, 2024. Pensacola, Florida. Pensacola, Florida. Guts. Back in the Sunshine State. The last time I was here was summertime for a pickup in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Went to a mall there, but I did not film it. This time I'm going to have a little filming action. I thought about quitting mall walking. Maybe you'll never see this video. But here we are in Pensacola, Florida, going to the Cordova Mall. It looks small. I didn't even plan to come here, but I had some time. It was close by the airport, so we're going to give it a walkthrough. The Cordova Mall. Join me, shall you? Curaleaf. There's some weed. Alrighty. I do believe. Yep, I'm gonna go this way. No, the official entrance. I should have gone a little bit further down.
At the light, turn right into the park. You've entered the parking lot for your destination.
Cordova Mall. Doesn't look like much. this truck in here. Only a 16-footer today. I haven't mall walked in a few weeks. I've been to a few places, still traveling, but been to a few places I've already did the malls. So just took a break. Took a break from posting, took a break from being online and getting all the downloads from the internet, all the talking points and vernacular and buzzwords like cringe and cuck. Gotta get a new iPhone still. This is the front of the Cordova Mall. Mall walking. Look at that. It's like Beatles Abbey Road there, those four ladies. Oh, they had it perfect and they ruined it. The black woman ruined it. Welcome to Moe's. Alright. Let's park the car. Arrived. Let's go down this way with the tree. Okay. Don't have too much time, but I think this is a little mall. I don't know if I'm ever going to be in Pensacola again, bruh. Get out of my way. Alright, let's park right here. Cordova Mall. Didn't think I'd have time for some mall walking on this trip, but here we are yet again. Mall walking in Florida. Mall walking. This is probably a premium episode. I think I'm going to start the Patreon again. Generate some income. Fuck it. That's what it says. Fuck it before it fucks you. Alright, let's go. Alright, here at the Cordova Mall. Recording this on my old iPhone still. Beautiful day here. Absolutely perfect. Cordova Mall. Chicken. And a lot of black people so far, bro. Oh, this is a Simon Mall. Alright. Let's see how this goes. It's kind of nice. It didn't look so great on the Google Maps. But Google Maps can be deceiving. Victoria's Secret. I'm walking pretty fast. I'll slow it down for you. It's nice. Looks pretty chill. It is a Thursday afternoon here in Pensacola. Typical Simon Mall. All the brands you expect to see. Smells good. A lot of mall walkers. Pensacola seems to be military. There was a lot of military people on the plane. I flew from Chicago O'Hare to Houston. Been to Houston a lot now. Then to Pensacola Airport, very small. Not the smallest, but small nonetheless. It's nice in here. The vibes are good. It feels clean. I feel safe. Thinking about doing the podcast again. Thinking about doing a lot of things. Maybe I won't do anything. This is kind of a weird little side entrance here for Dillard's. Man on the Run Fashions. And then Spirit Halloween, very disappointed this year in the Spirit Halloween experience. That one looks like the same as the one I just went to. Like none of the like things screaming at you and jumping up at you and scaring you. Cordova Mall. One of these days I'm going to get one of these Chinese foot rub experiences so I can learn what the Chinese foot rub experience is like, and then I can transfer that information and technique to my own foot rubbing ability. See what a pro does. Mall walking, a lot of black people here in Pensacola, but it's pretty chill. I like the black people. I think I'll be out of here in probably less than 20 minutes, bro. Looks like a very straightforward one-story mall. It's good to be back in Florida. None of the trees are changing any color. They're all green. Evergreen, Florida. One story, but it's pretty big. And like I said, it feels alive. I don't see too many empty spaces and places for new faces. Nothing but lots of commerce. I've probably been to more malls that you haven't seen than I've posted. And I've posted probably like 26, 27 episodes. I'm trying to keep the camera off of people. So if you notice any kind of movements, that's why. This mall just keeps going and going. It's nice. You got a mix of people who don't have jobs. Tourists, I feel like there's some tourists here. Some retirees and some teenagers. Let's go down this way. This is a food court. If I didn't do this mall walking today, I would just take my truck back, go to the airport, and have to wait at the airport for like 3-4 hours. Then I gotta fly to Houston tonight, then back to Chicago. Should be in Chicago by midnight. And then another hour and a half drive into Wisconsin. So I should be home by 2 a.m. if I'm lucky. Oh, this is a nice food court. Popeyes. Popeyes is kind of standalone over there. Sbarro. Walkaholic. Sarku Japan. A lot of the mall favorites that you're used to. Wayback Burgers. Chick-fil-A, surprisingly, is getting whooped by Sarku Japan, bro. I'm going to stop and have some Chick-fil-A before I go to the airport. Okay, both those girls were super hot. I'm going to wait for my food. All right. So life is good. Got the pickup done. Got the nuggets and the fries. Gonna eat and fly back. Another fun week of traveling around, bro. Yeah, I got the 12-pound nugget with the fries. Usually get the spicy chicken sandwich. Thought I'd switch it up today. Look how they spelled my name, bro. At least they got it right when they said it. Bro, that is not how you spell it. All right, just had my lunch at the Cordova Mall here in Pensacola at the center court of the... I'm gonna burp here, hold on. Oh boy, all that talking and eating. Let's find the trash can and get out of here. Popeyes is its own restaurant in this mall. They said, fuck all that community shit. Let me get one more sip of my drink. Let me get one more sip of my drink here. That Barks root beer is good. Let me get one more sip. Okay. Monster Energy, we salute our troops. Yeah, we must be by a military base. I feel like that's what's going on. The Skittle remix machine doesn't even work over here. I always like to look at the nastiness of the Skittles. Not too bad, but you can't buy any, bro. No signal. So the Popeyes is standalone. I feel like a lot of the blacks are because we're actually in the deep south. North Florida is the deep south. Like where I'm from in Florida, Central Florida, it's more whites and Latinos. And then the more further south you get more Latino, and then you start to get Jewish. Ooh, I'm full. Pretty decent mall here in Pensacola. It's better than one I have in my hometown. Hold on, I have all this soda and gas. Like I can't even talk. I want to burp. Lab-grown diamonds. All right. So, we just did the food court. They got a Starbucks in the mall. I don't think we've been down this way. Lots of jewelry stores in here. There's another like bubble tea Japanese thing. That's kind of cool. I always like these seats because it looks like these seats are like blasted out of their fucking mind, bro. He took some acid and he cannot believe what he's seeing. Marvel Adventure Lab. GameStop. Haven't bought something from GameStop in probably 10 years. Haven't played video games seriously in a long time, bro. Been too busy living life. Touching grass and touching ass and smoking grass. All right, let's keep on moving. This is a very nice mall to walk, though. If you're into mall walking, this is a pretty good mall. I feel safe. Like, I don't feel like these are a lot of hardcore ghetto blacks. I feel safe. Hey, oh yeah. That's what we got out of that jewelry, bruh. And blacks love the gold, bruh. I don't know if I've gone down this way or not. Lids. No, I don't think I've gone down this way. Just a bunch of people sitting at their jobs hating life. How did my life end up here with me working at a mall kiosk? How did my life turn out like this? It's a lot harder to talk after you eat and drink a bunch of soda, bro. Popeyes. Cut to win. Oh, you gotta cut the string there on the iPhone to win it. Photo studio. Looks like we're at another dead end here. Oh, wait a minute. It's another entrance. American Eagle. Something down there, but I don't feel like going past the black barber shop. Yo, Slim, let me cut that hair. Yo, dog. Yo, dog. There's another Asian massage place behind me there. I'm next to all these shoes, all these black people. I can't let them hear me talk. They're like crawling. Taiji hands. All right, let me get ahead of these guys. I'm listening to these black guys talk, sorry. There's actually a lot of blacks here, bro. There's plenty of whites. Not a lot of Latinos. Not a lot of Latinos, bro. It's like redneck whites and blacks. All right. We just went that way. There's a lot of Asians here too. There's a disproportionate amount of Asians. We just did the food court. I'm full of Chick-fil-A and soda. I think I'm just full of a lot of gas from talking. I also notice I get bloated if I smoke weed. All that air. We're not going to go up the stairs. We're going to go this way for the smoothness. For the camera smoothness. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here and head to the airport. Another successful pickup. Another successful trip. Look at the people. All right. There's Victoria's Secret. That's the way I came in. I think I got to go one more way, this way, and I've seen it all. Cause I tried to go in a perimeter around the circle, so my car is straight ahead. I think I've gone everywhere but to the right. Yeah, there actually is a disproportionate amount of Asians here. Oh, there's not much down here. Hot Topic Japanese store. There's backlit art here. Backlit photos. That's cool. I wanted to do that with my photography. The pictures I was in, but it was so expensive to backlight giant, like 36 by 24 photographs. Like I had printed like movie-sized posters. I spoke too soon about the Mexicans. There's actually a ton of Mexicans here. I think maybe it's because of what's over here on this side. You know, the shopping. Like there's a Ross. Most shoplifted store. I could probably get to my car from here. But this is not the way I came in. So that's the Cordova Mall here in Pensacola, a Simon Mall. And they got the mixed race couple looking good. All right, but I like to head out the way I came in. The main entrance. People be shoplifting from Ross. Running out of the store. I like this mall. It's not too bad. It's above average. It's very little deadness to it. Atrophy. It looks well maintained. I'm gonna give this mall a B+. It doesn't get an A because it's not exceptional or exciting. In fact, it looks like there's some stuff missing here. A+ is like you're balling out. A+ is like Mall of America or American Dream Mall in Jersey. You got to be next level. You got to be hitting on all cylinders. You got to have exceptionalism. Uh-oh. There he is. You know he's got to make an appearance every time. Every single time we get a cinema roll. All right. We are out of here. Well, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I went the extra mile, literally, to come here to a place I may never come again. The Cordova Mall here in Pensacola. October 17th. I just passed a year yesterday. I just passed 1 year of doing this job, of traveling and mall walking. So maybe I'll do some kind of retrospective on all the mall walking and what I've taken away from them. A year of walking all across the country. I've walked at the 3 of the top 5 biggest malls in the country. At the Cordova Mall, a Simon Mall here in Pensacola. Thanks for joining me. Beautiful day here. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful day for a pickup trip. Too busy admiring the beautiful day we're having here and all these Florida plates. I'm so used to Wisconsin and Illinois. It's not quite the Florida I'm used to, though. I'm used to Central Florida. But yeah, that was the Cordova Mall. Great times. A better than average mall. A decent food court. And very, very racially diverse. So thanks for joining me. I will see you next time. As always, you are enlightened. Anywhere's fine. Alrighty. Thank you very much. Yes, God bless you. Have a great day.
Come